All right, good evening, everyone, from Goderich, Ontario. The Goderich to Guelph Rail Trail, I think is what this is called. I decided to go for a little walk this evening after spending the day with Carl watching James Bond movies. And I figured, I should go for a walk, considering I'm trying to get more exercise in while I'm able to. And I figured, yeah, it's a nice evening up here in southwestern Ontario, and I figured, yeah, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm actually headed to a place called Dunlop Tomb, and that's actually, there's a British naval officer. His name was Tiger Dunlop because he had served in India before he came to Upper Canada here in the 1812, the War of 1812 period, I should say. And he's a pretty big figure up here. So I saw some other shots and things of him over in the Huron County Museum there yesterday when we did some touring. So today was kind of a kick back and relaxing day. Tomorrow it's going to be a bit more interesting because Carl and I are going to go down to London. That's the city that I came in the train on, and we're actually going to go. I know I am. We're going to go see the Royal Canadian Regiment Museum at I believe it's Worsley Barracks. Afterwards, we're then going to go see a movie, and then we're going to have Chinese for late lunch, early supper. So tomorrow's going to be kind of cool. So I'm hoping to get some walking in tomorrow as well, but we'll see what happens. Now, if you see me kind of scratching and stuff like that, I got some little tiny black flies buzzing around me, but it's not so bad. And this is a really nice evening up here. It's actually it's not horribly humid and hot like I thought it was. It's actually cooler than it is back in Nova Scotia. So I figured, why not? Let's go out for a little step. Let Carl and Debbie have some time to themselves, because I know having a house guest is sometimes a little tiring. And I'm very grateful to them for allowing me to come up and stay with them. And they seem to be quite happy with having me stay over, so that's quite good. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on. The trail goes further up that way, so I'm gonna head towards this tomb. And if I wanted to, I could walk all the way into town on that old rail bridge, which is now for pedestrian use, but that's pretty high up. So I might get the courage to walk down that way. I don't know. Thursday, I don't really have any plans at the moment. I believe, I think Carl was saying that he had something he had to do that day. So Debbie may actually drive me into town, and I can wander around and do the stuff. That was a cool thing yesterday. I actually found a little wooden rail bridge, like what you would, or not wooden, I should say, one of those covered bridges that you'd either find in the Connecticut River Valley in Nova Scotia, up in Hants County, or you'd still see them in New Brunswick. And it looks kind of interesting because I can use it for my gaming table, which is the reason why I bought it. And it looks like it's been well worn and stuff like that, which is kind of cool, because you could either say, well, it's just an old country bridge that's been used a lot, or it could have been shot up by Soviet paratroopers, which is sort of the gaming thing I'm trying to do with the Team Yankee Red Dawn thing that I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to carry on up this rail line. And I have a kitty just came up to join me. Look at this. Hello, kitty. I don't know your name, but I will pet you. You might be a house kitty next door, and you don't seem to have fleas or anything, so I'm going to give you a pet. Yes, you are. You seem to be like a very happy kitty who wants to have a pat on the neck and things. I saw this cat actually up on the property just off this trail here, so it's kind of interesting. So I don't know how Kitty is going to stay with me, because we had barbecue pork chops for supper, so maybe she's smelling that on me. I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to carry on up that trail and go take a look at the tomb and take a couple shots, and I'll check back in with everybody tomorrow.